Okay, so I'm going to do a small mini reading on the Divine Masculine's energy and the Divine Feminine's energy. I'm going to do 4 cards and 4 cards as to what both parties are working on in November. This is a collective energy, so if it does not resonate, that's okay. If it does, awesome. But remember, it's collective, so some things may apply and some things may not. So the first thing I'm going to cover is, like I said, the Divine Masculine and then Divine Feminine, 4 cards each. The first one is going to be what your 3D self or your physical self, depending what terms you prefer, is working on. The second one is what your higher self is working on. The third is what's coming your way. And the fourth is what challenges you may have. So let's start with the Divine Masculine first. And just remember, you don't have to be a boy or a girl to match the gender. So Divine Masculine, what is his 3D self currently working on? Curiosity. He's exploring himself. He's starting to better understand himself or herself if you're a she and Divine Masculine. Remember, gender does not really matter. It's just the energy you carry. But the Divine Masculine is starting to explore themselves and be very curious as to what's going on. He's starting to be more braver. Or the Divine Masculine are starting to be more braver. I don't like to use the he or the she verbs because, again, it doesn't necessarily be. But yeah, starting to be more curious, starting to explore, maybe starting to even try Divine Masculine's passions, or what the Divine Masculine wasn't so sure about, was curious about, mysterious. But there's a lot of different things. So he's starting to go towards his passions, and that is starting to launch his curiosity to better understand himself, which will eventually, naturally, probably lead to union. Everyone's union is different times. The second one is his higher self. What his higher self is looking at? Venture. So they are both being very curious. Venture is, he's probably exploring. Maybe the Divine Masculine has recently gone somewhere new. This doesn't mean like necessarily a big move. For some of you, it will be a big move. For others, it will be more like, I'm trying something new. I'm going to a new place. Like, it could be a new restaurant. It could be a new hobby. But the higher self is pushing the physical self to try something new, to explore that curiosity. So there's starting to be more balance there. And then the next card is going to be what's coming their way in November. Fairness in reverse. I feel some of the Divine Feminine are a little agitated with their masculine, so that is something that the Divine Masculine is facing. And then the fourth one is, so in other words, what he's or she, the one carrying the Divine Masculine is doing is they are being prepared to face their fear. So in November, they're going to be facing their fears so that they can be more fair to their Divine Feminine. Okay? And then the challenges that they're going to face. Flexibility. There's a famous line I like that is in another cards, and it's that your partner's not what you expect. But the Divine Masculine's challenge is being flexible, and I feel it's because the Divine Masculine needs to not listen to their ego. But that's the Divine Masculine's challenge on a collective level, is learning to be more flexible. All right. All right, so the Divine Feminine, what her physical self is currently dealing with, or his self. Divine Feminine. All right, so we have King of Pentacles, loyalty. I find that interesting, that the Fairness card and this. So I get that a lot of Divine Feminine, the physical, are a little fed up. Like, where are you? Come on, hurry up, unity. Unfortunately, everything has its divine timing, so we cannot rush it. So be patient, my ladies, or my carriers or my Divine Feminine, be patient. Because the King of Pentacles is saying loyalty. Because it's causing you to, like, contemplate whether or not this journey is worth it. At the end of the day, just listen to your heart on that. But this card is saying, don't lose faith. Still be loyal to your your life journey, your mission. And just don't get caught up in the whole horny energy. Well, Taurus. This is also a person you associate with the Taurus, the bull. So, ease your temper and go with the flow. Patience is a virtue. Now their higher self. What the divine feminine's higher self is like. Reverse, disappointed. This is a very good thing because it's not like this. It's like this. So, the divine's higher self is working so that the physical won't feel like this. And therefore, will not be disappointed. Because it's reversed, that is a very good sign. Because she's like, I got a nail in my heart. But because it's like this is a good thing. Because it means the disappointment, the higher self is working on the physical self to make sure they're not being disappointed. So I'm sure a lot of you, divine feminine, can feel your higher self being like, hey, it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. Okay, what to expect in November for the divine feminine? We have this in reverse, desire. So I feel like the divine feminine she's taken a time to relax and now she's kind of like, because she's upset, she's kind of avoiding the desires and passions of her life. So that is what you're going to face, is keeping up with your desires and what you want in life. You're going to face that. But because it's reversed, you're also going to meet them. So that's also good. Now, your challenges. The Seven of Pentacles. Progress. There's going to be a lot of progress in November. November is a big thing because of the whole 1-1-1-1. It's in several parts of the month. So, how can I say this? Progress. We will have progress, divine feminines. Progress will occur. That is actually a really good thing because, look, she's got time on her hands here. Alice in Wonderland, a little curious, wondering. And if you think about it, she's kind of mirroring her masculine then. Alice in Wonderland? Get it? Okay. So, I love how artwork in tarot cards sometimes also have a second message to you. But yeah, there will be progress. And I guess the challenge is more like, don't get fed up with time and don't have expectations. So that's the divine feminine's challenge, which typically is our challenge. I'm a divine feminine, so I know that's typically my challenge. But that is the energy for November. Currently, it's probably going to change with the new moon. If you guys like this video, I will try to do more. Right now, my readings are mainly based on donations, so you can feel free to email me or message me, and whatever you can afford is what I will take. And you can pick any of my readings. And this is only for November. Once December happens, they will go back up. Consider it a Thanksgiving gift. All right, thank you guys. Bye.